I got to make it up to Kaleb, man. Like, first of all, we didn't get to play on the same team as you two.
That's right.
And we got that dub. What up, Joe?
How you doing, sir?
Oh, good.
Good. How's the lockdown been?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been chilling.
Yeah. Are you at the same stage everyone else is, where they're just ready to go back to where we were at?
Yeah, I'm ready for normality. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where everyone's at. And
Right.
I think we're going to be there this week, eh?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Let's crack up.
What were you were with training with the Rammer Jammers?
Oh yeah, I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was good?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was pretty good, pretty intense.
Yeah.
But we had a trip to Australia. It was like Eagles Elite / some Rams players.
Oh,
And
wow. Who'd you
that
play?
was pretty mean. Pretty good experience. Unreal competition.
Yeah.
We versed who we versed? NBA, one of the academy teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like the junior, like Tay Murray, he was in it.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. A couple of Australian players. Mojave King, I don't know if you know him. They go hard.
Yeah, for sure. There he is. Oh. Hey!
LaMelo, really?
LaMelo.
Greg is
Kaleb, I need to have a setup like you, because I've got a plant in the background.
Yeah.
And some of my family told me I need to step my game up and have some basketball things going on in the background.
Yeah, I just hung them up on the wall, so I just thought it'd be a good little background.
Hey, you holding it? How's the lockdown been for you?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been pretty boring, obviously, like not being able to play, but like, it's, you know, we've only got like a week or so till we can get back.
Yeah,
on, so
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I was just that's what I was saying to Loyal, was how I think everybody's just ready to get back into doing what we were doing.
Yeah, hard. Yeah. It's been pretty stupid, like not being able to go to like any gyms, and then you see on like Instagram, like you still see American guys like shooting around in the gyms, like everything's still open there. Which
Australia,
hard, like. But I suppose they're putting it closed down soon for longer, because obviously it's like way out of hand. At least here we've kind of like
contained it.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, it was worth doing it the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everybody's just ready to. You know, like the first 4 weeks, people were pretty happy, just kind of like chilling at home. And then after that, everyone's kind of like, all right, can we just get back into this? So, it'd be good.
Yeah, the first couple of weeks weren't too bad, especially since we're on school holidays. So it kind of didn't feel much different, but
now he's got work.
Yeah.
Right. I got
uni. Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the fresh cut too. He got rid of the locks. What did the missus say, bro?
Turn the camera on. There we go. Oh my goodness, what is that?
Everybody, I guess, Joe, we missed the memo on singlets.
I know. I'm not. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm mad at myself. No, I'm not disappointed. I'm mad. Look at all those all-star singlets you got behind you there, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, we get it.
Hold on, I need to turn my light on.
You look younger, Greg. You look like a young fella.
Yeah. I just need to get rid of it. It was real annoying when I was like playing sport and stuff. It always get in my face.
I was going to say, the first thing you'll notice is when you play ball, just how much better that is.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the head flicks and the just constant, managing of the hair. You can just, yeah. You guys won't remember this guy. He was before your time. He probably played against your brother, probably Greg. But I had a player called Josh Cord, and his hairdo was heavily reliant on the fringe, right? And it was annoying me because he'd always do the head flick, always. And then we went to South Islands, right? And in the first game, at the end of the second quarter, twice the team was trapping us. And because I said to him before the tournament, I'm like, dude, you need a haircut, man. Like, I don't want to sound like an old man, but you need to get a haircut. And then, sure enough, twice someone passed in the ball at like halfway, and one time he fumbled it out of bounds, and then another time he was kind of like flipping his hair, and he lost the ball. They caught it later up. And then I subbed his ass out at halftime, and I said, you need a haircut. So his dad, who was on tournament with us, took him to get a haircut down in Dunedin, right? And then, and then I got the text saying, yep, he's getting his haircut. He turned back up. He looked exactly the same, like exactly the same. I said, I thought you were getting a haircut. And he didn't even talk to me. He was so mad at me. And his dad was like, yeah, no, they cut it. Like, he only let them cut it like a couple centimeters.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's sad.
But that's a fair, as a coach.
Hey, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, if you're not turning the ball over, you can have whatever you can rock whatever you want. But if you're turning the ball over, man.
If you're Greg Rodger and you're dropping 30 and 20, then you can have those locks any day of the week.
That's right. If Greg starts missing some dunks, though, somebody's going to have to say, hey, Greg, let's have a chat, Greg. Sit down. You know.
Just start from now.
Yeah. So one of all, it's good to get you guys back here because that second part of our interview, and you guys crushed that. I never got to post it, the original interview, because I mucked up the audio.
Man.
So, what was that?
Was it like picking the teams?
Oh yeah, no.
I think, the GM challenge, and something else I can't remember. It was like 22 minutes, I think. It was like quite a bit, and you guys were pretty funny, so I felt pretty bad about that. And then me and Kaleb have got an issue because his name got left off the All-Star roster.
Yeah, what was it, Joe?
That wasn't me. That was Sky Sports.
Yeah, I would have said the same thing if I
What are
left.
you doing?
But do you know what's strange about that?
Maybe it's because he scored no points.
So, okay, I can leave the Zoom call. I can leave. I can leave.
Did you donut like a Cam?
Huh?
Yeah. Just like that.
Have...
Bro, you know who's going to be watching this?
Josh's going to drop 40 on Shirley now.
No chance.
Hey, speaking of Shirley, you guys got ranked 5th.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
Who was the 4 ahead of us? Sorry.
So I think they ranked St Andrews number 1.
Fair.
Christ College 2.
Right.
Yeah.
St Bede's 3.
They reckon.
There's one other team.
Whoa. Greg, chill.
There's somebody else.
Wasn't that
another team?
I could have sworn there was some like
Middleton.
Oh,
Middleton.
Yeah. They did not rank Middleton over Toby and Z. Z's nice, but
your brother Toby, Cham.
Yeah. But you prefer? I reckon that's a better way to go. Is have people sleep on you.
That's what happened last year.
X.
No one thought we were going to make nets last year.
Who's that, bro?
Hey, prove me wrong.
Good.
Wait, who did Beats have? Walter and
tall fella, Will O'Brien.
Don't they all come back though? Isn't it like their whole squad comes back?
Kurt, and Taylor Willis, the shooter.
True. Okay. Yeah, no, Beats.
If they did beat us at South Islands.
Come on! Look at that team at South Islands. We had a referee playing for us, bro.
What happened to your roster at South Islands? Because I saw people on the court that I hadn't seen before.
It was behaviour.
Oh.
Kaleb as well. Oh.
Were you one of them, Kaleb?
He got brought in halfway through.
I wasn't even meant to be there for the whole thing.
You got a bad attitude.
No, I just like.
He switched it up this year
in the classroom a little bit, but
disappointed.
Yeah. Okay, let's not talk about that. Move on. Let's go.
Okay. Well, what would you? Okay, Kaleb, what would you rank Shirley this year?
Well, I got like Christ and Stack 1 and 2. I don't know what position that like. I got them 1 and 2, and then I'm honest. I got us 3rd, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna surprise like a few people. I don't know.
St Andrews is probably the only team I'm not clear on as far as their bench. So I rank Christ number 1 because someone ran through their roster and like they've got like a really good 8-man rotation at least. I'm not quite sure after that, but I'm guessing it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But when I heard about St Andrews, when I was speaking to Tane and Benji, I just wasn't sure about their bench. So that's a bit of a guess as far as they go. But you guys, just with you two, I don't even know who else you got after you two.
Yeah, who enlighten us?
Hunter Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Kane Thompson. Ryan Wood.
Do you guys have a guard from Papanui?
Oh, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis.
Is he good?
He's real crafty. I think he's coming. I'm not 100% sure, but we don't have a definite squad yet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, have you guys even got your squad yet?
It's early days, eh? It's pretty early days for a lot of.
For Shirley, it's even earlier days.
It's 10 days before that hours, bro.
Yeah, mate. It's shout out Hal, man. Shout out STH. Shout out Scotty Hal.
I was going to ask you guys. So Loyal, you're varsity this year?
Yeah, I'm at UC.
Who are you going to be playing club ball for?
UC as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it Preems and 23s?
Hopefully Preems and 23s.
Mm-hmm.
But the 23 the Preems is like guard heavy. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be how I'll fit into the rotation. They have Jay Exeter, and then they got Josh Peterman, so they already have their starting guards probably, but it's gonna be tough to fit in the rotation. But training's good.
Yeah.
Competitive. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of it just depends on exactly what the depth chart for that group. But my first year playing Preems, it's hard to know exactly where you're gonna fit in unless like
Right.
If you're playing under Pete Van Hassel though, man, that would be awesome for you.
Yeah, I enjoy his coaching. Yeah.
He will look after you, so that will be what position do you think that you'll be playing?
At trainings I've been running up point guard. Yeah.
You're at point guard.
Right.
That's the ticket, man. That's the ticket.
Yeah.
You get comfortable at the point guard, it's over. You're gonna be a huge problem.
Yeah, just getting comfortable because I've been playing big before like E13, so just get comfortable. Unfamiliar, but it's still pretty fun.
Caleb's dying to say something. What are you still mad about the graphic on the All-Star game? What?
No, that doesn't faze me.
What do you face about then?
No, I'm just intrigued to
Yeah,
hear
that's what I'm
say.
That's what I'm confused about. What do you got something in mind?
No, I don't.
Let us hear it, Cham. Hey, let us
I'm
hear
just listening to the conversation.
Oh no, but you know it's going to be a big surprise for South Island this year.
Who? Nelson College? Yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
They look like freaking super.
Yeah, well,
sorry.
They have Finn, and then they have a repeat, right?
Tyler Herbert.
Yeah.
Did you see them play, Greg?
Nah, I just seen their squad, like pre-season, like who they've got. They got like a loaded team for South Island.
Caleb, don't be like that, man. What's going on with
you? What's he doing?
What?
Just pick up the phone, man. What's going on?
What do you mean? I'm just sitting here listening.
No, something's bothering you.
No, I don't have an opinion on the I don't know much about it, so.
Law, you can see what I'm talking about, eh?
Where's your
my haircut or?
No, I'm just a quiet person.
No.
What? If I could reach through this camera and give you a hardy right now, I would. And we'll see who's quiet then.
Look at him. You're pondering. You're like doing the thing with your chin.
Yeah, no, you are.
No, I'm not.
Tim,
I can edit it out. I'll just edit it out.
Yeah, just edit it.
Yeah, so just say what's on your mind, and then you can feel good about yourself, and then...
No, honestly, there's nothing on my mind. I'm just...
Spit it out. I feel like Cham feels like he's underrated coming into the season. He had a good off season. He was working out. He was lifting, picking his bounce up.
One thing about him is he has been grinding. It was off season.
And then COVID-19 shut that whole down. But hopefully the season gets back up and Champ can show up. Is that what it is?
Stopping him?
Huh?
Right. He's been sending me Snapchats. Give me my 10 press-ups.
Has he been seeing you guys as well?
Yeah, bro. Every half an hour. So Champ's been grinding, right?
Thanks, Lil. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah. That was what's on my mind. Lil just summed it up perfectly.
It was that easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think people know what's going on with you, Kaleb. I think people know you're a problem. I think people know.
I don't think people know yet, honestly. Like, I don't know.
No,
I don't think people know yet. I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
Wait, Greg, did you see those like All-Star like He Got Game and Showtime? Was it Showtime?
Yeah.
Did you see those thoughts on being snubbed?
I don't care about those pages.
Bro.
I don't care about those pages.
Fender Hamil can't check you, bro.
What did I miss?
Mike Musk is nice though.
What team is this?
There was like this.
Oh, so there are these like. Oh, you got a law.
Nah, on you, bro. You're on that got snubbed.
There are these like Instagram pages called like Showtime Balling and He Got Game and stuff, Auckland Ballers and stuff, and they made up like a mini All-Star comp, I think this year for all the Yesterdays, and like I think they just said like top 10 Yesterdays this year. I don't know if I was snubbed. Like I haven't done that much last year.
Do you feel like you're a top 10 player this year? Be honest.
I don't know.
It's kind of a yes or no answer.
I don't know.
I reckon there's people on that list that I think you give them buckets and lock them up. And you've done it at Nets like last year for 17s.
Yeah, Nets was pretty low last year.
It's
I wonder how they're
good
going to do
motivation.
this year.
It's just good motivation.
Those pages seem to be based up in Auckland.
Yep.
We just need that down here, which is what College Park Hoops is for.
Oh, shout out College Park Hoops, man. Put the logo down there, man.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Caleb.
Hard out, Greg.
No.
Hard.
Hey, I'm chilling, man.
Hey!
Whoa.
Oh,
Champ,
is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
Hey, I'm just chilling. I'm just.
Bit.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I'll get that one out of here.
I gotta make it up to Kaleb, man. Like, first of all, we didn't get to play on the same team as you two.
That's right.
And we got that dub. Misses us
Because
here.
we full court press in the last quarter. You know, that was the thing about the All-Star game. I just wanted more dunks and stuff.
It was just weird because it was running clock and difficult to get a.
No.
It's all All-Star games are going to be like that though. But at least we had some kind of competitiveness.
Hey, so what happened was it was going to be full-length game. And then, I think four days. This is why it was such a crazy event for me. I had like my own production team, and then 4 days prior to the event, Sky Sports called me up and let me know that they were going to be now filming it. So they were going to do it, and then they weren't going to do it, and then they came back. So they flip-flopped on me. So I cancelled my production team, right? And then they came back and said that it needed to be running clock, and I only found that out I think the day before the games.
Was that so the breakers could like warm up or something? How come it had to be running clock? Did they have to cut us short so the breakers had warm up or? Yeah,
it was something to do with the rigging. Like I think a camera that needed to go on the backboard, or I don't know, something to do with how long it took for them to set up. So I was pretty gutted about that because that's just it's a quick game. It just went too quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to do another one at a high school gym, but at the moment we're still going to do one, but it will be at a high school gym, and we're going to pack it out so that it will be, stop clock, like a proper, hour and a half. So that game did go really quick. It was, it took, I think, 50 minutes or 45 minutes, so almost half of what a full regulation game was.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to find out from you guys, like what you thought about the All-Star game, and like you can be straight up too, because I'm happy with feedback. Did you guys enjoy it?
We'll start off with Kaleb. Your opinion?
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. No, it was good. Like as you said, it could have been like longer, like stop clock and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still cool. More court time would have been good. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it was fun.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
No,
it was hard to get like a rhythm because for All-Star games, you're always going to be like equal time or whatever. No one wants to get into it, step on. But it was still pretty fun. I reckon it was all good. A bit more crowd. That would have been lovely, but
because the gaps between games was so huge. Like the girls played at like 1 o'clock, and the Breakers was at 7:30. Like, and
that's not a curtain raiser. That's like.
And then when our game finished, they like told everyone to leave. So it was kind of hard because the Breakers were running it, and then there's the Horncastle staff, and then there was Sky TV as well. So, and that's why the commentary got mucked up because the Breakers MC played like licensed music during the games, and when we tried to live stream it on YouTube, YouTube immediately blocked it because of the music. You can't. Yeah, unless you can't have that music on your. So we didn't even think about that. So that was between myself, College Park, and Sky. We'd sort of come to an agreement. I was like, well, I don't want to pay thousands of dollars with the production team if you guys are going to film it anyway. So that's why they filmed it, but I shared that footage with them. So I was kind of happy about that. But it was not. Still cool to be at Horncastle Arena, but a full-length game would have been pretty cool. And the advantage, like
the pros and cons with going to Horncastle, I guess.
And just to pack out a gym, just to make it just jam-packed to people. So
home team hoops.
Yep.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Like the overall outcome of it was pretty fun. It was just everything that we've already gone on about, like the running clock.
Yeah.
And it was a bit like not as competitive as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Thanks.
Like kind of like just went through the motions. It's kind of unfortunate that Tom got injured at the start.
Yeah.
Kind of like the vibe, kind of like you could ever tell everyone was like, oh.
Yeah. Going down right at the start on the ankle, man, that was awful. I got that, that awful feeling in your gut.
That's horrible for business, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you change your name?
No.
He's been LaMelo on chat.
Oh, jokes, bro. I'm tripping.
I say LaMelo.
Greek?
It was good, but like it was just a fun factor for me. Like I wish it was less competitive and just more fun. But I like a bit of like competitive.
If it was in like a smaller gym and you could just pack it out, then everyone would have got like the vibe. Kind of thing. I don't think everyone bought in.
Yeah.
What's like a good gym though? Like.
Yeah, right. What is nice?
Shirley or Middleton? What?
What's up?
Wait, turn your camera on, Greg. What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything. What? It's on 2K, bro. I was playing 2K before this. I'm just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I bet.
You got children.
It's not even me, bro.
The trash talk in our St. Thomas group chat got a bit out of control. The two youngest fellas in the group were talking trash about 2K, and it got out of control. So they had a bit of a beef. I had to like.
We know all about that, Greg? Getting out of control.
Are you helping out with any high schools this year, Joe?
So, Kaleb.
No drama.
So we've got Louis Delatour. One guy who I think you guys will be impressed with when you see him this year is do you know Jake Banks?
Oh, Stroman's son.
Yep. You know Stroman?
Yeah. No, he coached me in like one of my Easter tournament.
Oh, cool. Lefty. He Jake Banks is he was like at the end of our bench, one of our development guys last year, but he's really taken a step up. And Kobe Northmore. Kobe played for us quite a bit. Kobe started quite a bit. He's the blonde kid, the guard. And
He
I'm
blocked me
starting.
last year.
Hey.
He blocked me last year. I remember.
Yeah, he's one of those guards that you wouldn't think, but he gets like blocks every game. And I'm starting a young fella, Louis Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah, I know Louis Gordon. Yeah, he's been nice.
I love him to man. He's a bulldog. So he's only year 10, so he'll be starting in the backcourt as a year 10. So pretty excited about that. And
yeah, by the time he's year 13, he's going to be a beast.
Dude, a monster. So the other year 10s that I've started from as year 10s, they all went on to either go to the USA or play NBL. So I'm pretty confident that 4 years in my little system, Louis Gordon will be a monster. So yeah, I like it. Just a young group. And then there's a couple of year 13s that have a chance to get some minutes, but it's really mainly young fellas that are all back next year, and some of them are like 3-4 years. So yeah, give us a year.
Damn.
Yeah, I think we've they ranked us 10th, but I don't think we'll be 10th. We'll be a little bit better than that, but yeah, I guess we won't find out how far away we are from like Shirley, you guys, and some of the other teams until we play them. So you'll see how we go. Hopefully give you guys a bit of a competitive match. Yeah. How's your brother, Greg?
Oh yeah, he's good. He's just doing his own thing, like building and stuff.
Yep.
Moved out, so don't really see him that much.
He's an awesome player in high school.
Oh yeah, no, this will be my first year playing with him. This year as well, if the season rolls through.
Oh, the brother pick and roll, the duo. Oh,
yeah, that's crazy,
man. So you're playing Atami?
Yeah, 23s and Prims, yeah.
Nice. I got to be honest.
How about you, Cham? 20s and 23s, or?
No, I ain't doing 20s. I'm doing 23s and hopefully Prims as well.
Right.
And I don't know the rest of your squad, but I just know that with you two in general, and I know that you going to have players around you. Like, yeah, you guys are two. I want to see that game, you guys versus Christ. That'll be interesting to me. But yeah.
You on Josh Book, Jim?
Yeah, I got Josh.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. Somebody come with that energy and come with that energy to the game.
Are you, what? Oh no, you'll be too busy on Tuesday night. So I've seen like film crews on Thompson Trophy nights.
Yeah, we need someone to film my games.
How much do you charge, Joe?
You can't afford it.
I bet I can.
No, you guys definitely need to you guys should get somebody to just film all your games, and then that way.
Who did you have filming your game?
St. Thomas.
That
Tracy Walker, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I got her to email a couple of games.
You got to find a parent or a former student or whatever just to make sure you get those games. Oh, you two.
Shirleys, dreaming.
You guys have to. It's going to be Dunk City. It's going to be.
Yeah, it will be Dunk City.
Do you know what you need to be doing?
Be there to film it.
Do you know what you need to be doing? You guys need to be doing a disgusting half-court trap, and have Greg or maybe Kaleb up top, and Greg you on one of the wings, and just eat up some of those guards. That's where you're going to get the dunks at. That's how you get that open space. But Greg, you don't.
Too much.
That's what we did last year every game.
Yeah.
When me, Greg, and Loyal were up on that press sometimes, that was.
Right.
I think there was one of the games. I think on one of the exchanges. I think it was the Nelson exchange where they were at Shirley.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
I think we put on like 15 on their head in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, there was like 8 dunks in a row, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then we had Kashmir that same night. We took them to the fourth quarter as well. Too much hype though. Hard on his that photo. Pull a photo up and put it right there. Damn.
Wait, how do I do that?
Can you put like virtual background or something?
I don't.
Oh, please don't do this, man. It's on live.
Oh, that's what you.
I don't know how to do it, bro.
You just put it. You like. Oh, you're.
Who do you reckon is going to be the most surprising team this year in Canterbury?
Don't know. Kashmir
don't know.
About time. Oh my gosh.
Hard out, bro.
I had enough of that. Honestly, I had enough of that 8'2" and everyone can shoot threes. And then they had Oki locking everyone up since he started in Kashmir.
Yeah. They played this filthy 2-3 zone against us, and that was like the worst day of my life.
Oh, they did that to us too. We tried to go back, it did not work.
They got Tom underneath, and then they had Oscar on one side, Luca, but then the other tall fella too. That what's his name?
Boy.
William. Is it Will?
Who?
Willem.
Russ Hoffman.
Yeah, Willem.
Yeah.
So
that's like 4 people that are over 6'6".
Yeah, it was just arms coming from everywhere. It was just awful.
Travis Reed. We had Travis Reed. Shout out Travis Reed.
Greg. Oh, Greg.
Yeah, that was our big. He was at third cast.
He got like windmill and everything. He dunked on Kaleb once in training. It was filthy.
Who do you guys think is underrated this year?
Us.
Middleton will be really good because they're going to play full court defense. They'll play full court pressure. They'll run their offenses perfect. I think with that system, they're always going to be pretty good. But they should be able to beat you guys, Christ or Stack. But I'm really interested to see St. Bede's though, because I saw them play once last year. They were better than I thought, and then someone told me that they're all returning. If that's true, then yeah, they'll be pretty good.
No, yeah, they are.
And that school that's always kind of been like just not in that top rankings, those teams can come through pretty hungry sometimes, you know what I mean? So they'll be pretty motivated to and people keep on saying Walter Brown is legit.
No, he is.
He nice.
Benji Freeman is the biggest Walter Brown fan I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
Oh, he's got a Walter Brown poster on his wall, basically. He's
fanboy.
Oh, he loves Walter Brown. So Benji hasn't put me wrong yet, so I'm guessing he's all right. Are you gonna be watching Shirley play this year, Loyal, or do you think?
Hell yeah, I want to go every game. I'm gonna be a lot of support.
You guys
I'm still playing.
I just got an itch.
I'm gonna have to do so much. There's gonna be so much editing on this one, I think. Sometimes Kaleb, sometimes silence is the loudest answer.
Yeah, good point.
Will be our coach, and then I think Josh Thompson's going to come back for assistant coach spot.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it's Kaleb. Can you talk about it? Because I don't know that much about it.
Huh? Oh yeah, Josh will
about JT.
Yeah, because like he was meant to be going back to the US, but obviously since this Rona stuff's happened, that's like kind of messed that up.
Oh, right.
Rona.
So like, and this is why I'm silent, because of these boys right
here. No, God.
Yeah, I think you're the first person I heard called it Rona.
Yeah, hey, oh my gosh.
Old mate Rona, okay.
Because of this, can we just edit that? Okay, let's just start again. Right. So I think Josh is staying because of the COVID-19 stuff that's going on. So so like he's like not going back to like next year. So I think he's gonna be assistant.
Where's Jojo?
What?
Joe sleep, bro. He sleep. He had enough of you fools.
Oh, that's another player. Manaya, he's year 10 this year. He's a crazy junior.
Is he only year 10 this year, bro?
Yeah, he was year 9 last year.
What?
He'll be suiting up as well.
He was hitting like 5. He hit like 5 threes for us last year in a game. It was against like Stack. Yeah, and he hit like 5 threes and was dribbling the ball up because everyone was freezing.
Damn, he was up to everyone's hip, bro.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
What position are you playing, Kaleb? Are you on the wing or do you have to play inside?
I'll probably like play on the wing, but like guard the bigs just because we don't have a lot of height. Probably the tallest in the team, if I'm being honest.
You kind of it's just part of high school ball. Like, we don't have any bigs this year. You just kind of, I was similar to you, Loyal, LaMelo. I had to play some big in high school, and then when I came out, I had to play some point guard.
Yeah, it's gonna be different because like we're kind of like you guys. We don't really have like we have Kaleb Hammond, but we're probably like Greg may play the big and guard their big man, and then I might guard the 4 or something. Or something like that. Yeah, I know. We'll kind of see what happens, but that's most likely what will happen.
Yeah. So Greg, you've gone pretty hard on the 2K.
No, I was just playing with Caleb before we getting dropped off, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of taking some else.
Obviously, I'm carrying because best 2K player in Christchurch.
Boom.
But
where'd Loyal
prove
go?
me wrong. Prove me wrong, Greg.
I got a clip of me beating you in 1v1.
How could, somebody should have organised a 2K tournament for high school basketballers.
That's your project.
Me?
That'll be all of you. Yeah.
It'll be so lit.
I'm kind of the person.
This guy will literally win it. Like,
you know Mona. He fun story actually. Mona, like, he's like crazy at 2K. Like he got flown out to like, I don't know, I think it was like Korea or something, to play in like a 2K league like qualifying tournament, like legit kind of stuff.
Really?
Real mean. I actually I beat him at South Islands. Fun fact. So someone's in the 2K league team. So no, I'm just joking. But no, that was probably like, he was actually so sooty with me. I went to give him I went to shake his hand afterwards, and he would straighten his phone. He didn't want any other day.
fair enough.
Let me now though.
Yeah, back in the day, I broke a few controllers, to be honest with you. Loyal said, sorry, my phone has died.
Why is he still here? Jam, season stats, predictions. What are you averaging this year?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really think about stats. I'm just trying to get dubs, really.
Dubs.
I like that.
You guys, who's captain this year? Do you know?
Me, yeah. Okay. So due to Caleb's behaviour last year, he will not be receiving vice captain this year either.
Come on, Caleb.
That didn't have to be brought up. Greg could have just been captain and that's the end of that. But
I'm sorry. I thought he was going to bring it up.
Just like that, Loyal's out. He's gonna eat dinner. But didn't he say that his girlfriend arrived like at the beginning? Or was it you?
No, it
His
wasn't
girlfriend
me.
turned up, didn't they?
Loyal.
yeah, that would have been.
No, because I probably wouldn't have been there when he said that.
I don't think his phone died. I think he's bluffing.
Neither, bro, because he was still there.
Do you
And
know
then
what
you
I think?
wait. Then you said if his phone died, why is he still here? Then you left.
Yeah, exactly. He got called out. He literally got called out.
You got caught lacking right there.
He could have just subbed out. Like, he could have just said,
Yeah.
Thanks, lads. Best of luck
Oh my god.
with the remainder of lockdown. And maybe he's changed. Ever since he left Shirley, he changed.
Yeah, big old uni student now, eh?
Yeah,
He's
he's
big time.
definitely changed.
Rams on tour, man.
Rams, varsity.
Hard.
Look at him go.
The limelight gets to him, I guess.
No, but I reckon he'll have a killer season this year.
Yeah, facts.
Man, playing at the point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? Are you going to get to bring the ball up this year, Greg? Are you playing point?
I think I'll be rolling probably 1 through 4.
Yep.
But I don't think I'll be handling. I reckon it'll be this guy handling the ball.
Cool.
No, I reckon it'll switch probably between me, Greg, and Anu. Because Anu's quite quick to get the ball out, and Greg obviously he can break traps quite easily. So that'd be kind of good just to have him. Even if he just dribbles it up, gets to the trap and stuff, and then he can hand it off to one of the guards or something, and then.
You just want to have a team that rebounds and then just hits the outlet, and then you guys can just attack.
Yeah, we just have run.
We're going to be running gun this year.
Yeah, I think we'll try and do the same since we don't really have bigs. So I don't want one set person bringing the ball up. It's more like get the rebound, and then hit whoever's ahead of you and just run.
Yeah, that's what I think we have as well. Because like whoever gets the rebound, depending on who the starters are, like we got obviously like I can bring it up, Greg can bring it up, Unruh can bring it up, Ryan Wood can bring it up, Kane, like what I mean. We got like a lot of
that's good.
So
that's the thing though. We got that comfort of like being able to slow it down as well, running a set at half court. Like I reckon we won't be terrible at that. Like we'll still be able to do that.
I think probably Greg, since you've got the reputation being an NZ player and dunking on people all last year, Kaleb, people probably will sleep on you a little bit until the game gets going and you do a few things.
Yeah.
So it's good for both of you because Greg, if you're getting doubled or if you've got that pesky guy that's just going way too hard on you, you just start deferring to your teammates and let them get going, and then they kind of start sleeping on you a little bit, and that's when you can just go franchise. But
yeah, I feel like
you can play some point, Kaleb.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. No, I feel like I honestly think like me and Greg are going to cause a little bit of problems this year. I don't know. I just feel like that's with what we've been doing and stuff. It's going to be a tough duo to handle, in my opinion, anyways. But
I think it's the best duo in Canterbury.
I agree.
Yeah,
I honestly agree. Christ have obviously got Josh, but then there's a lot of good players after him, and then Stack. For me with Stack, I just have to see them play before I kind of can understand how good they are. But until I see them play, I just can't quite see it. Like, I might be dead wrong, and there might be money. They rank number 1, so they could be amazing. But I have to see it first.
I feel like they'll be more of like a best like trio, kind of with like Benji, Sam, and Tane.
Yep.
You never know. People might get too hungry for the ball. That's the risk you take.
Yep.
With having too many stars on the team.
Yeah. How we do it.
I think St Andrews will be a bit more like this.
Yeah.
Whereas Christ College will pretty much bring it a bit more consistent, like consistently good. But I think St Andrews, again, until I see it, I can see teams beating them, and I can see them, playing, hitting a lot of threes and whatnot too. I can see that as well. But I agree. That's what I said to my team when that ranking came out. We were kind of like laughing about how we ranked 10th. We thought that was awesome. That like everyone thinks we're going to be mud. So I'm like, yes. As a coach, I'm pumped because if we come better than 10th, everyone's going to be like, good coach. So I got no pressure on me. But when we saw your ranking, I said to the boys, I said, I don't know who's on your team with Greg and Kaleb, but if they've got some defenders that's going to be playing with them, good luck stopping. If you're on one wing and Greg on one wing and Kaleb on the other, that's buckets. Like one of you guys is going to have a mismatch. Like that's I can't see it. You guys are going to be good. So
especially like the fact that there are no actual probably like bigs above 6 this year.
No more cash,
There's
man.
going to be no protection at the rim. So we're just going to be like laying everything out and dunking it.
But yeah, we're going to be getting.
That's fact.
Greg, just to pay you a compliment, man. One thing that you did last year that I haven't seen anyone do in high school basketball in Canterbury since. God, I don't even know. But you dunk on people. So, like, there's not even a lane. And you will dunk on people. That's hard, man. Like that's contact. Not normal.
Yeah, that's like going through, not just like kind of someone jumping in front of you. Like, and it's not just like a one-off, I reckon, as well. I feel like he did like, obviously the one with, with Quinn. Like, that's like fully like bodying. And then
rest in peace, Quinn.
Josh Delacruz, like, fully like, and then I think he had like 2 in Hill Morden where like guys would literally jump into him and he'd like stop.
That's super rare. Like that's the other dunks that you see in high school basketball. Somebody's open. Like and Tom Webley, like I didn't actually see him get many dunks, to be honest. But I didn't watch heaps of their games. But you're like dunk. One of the games we played, you boys on under 20s. Greg, you had 3 dunks. All down our end. I was like on the right side coaching, and you got 3 dunks down there, and none of them were open. Like every one of them was basically in traffic. So I was like, I haven't seen that. I'm trying to think of the last person in high school basketball that would do that. If you think of bigs like your brother and some of the other bigs that could get up, they all have to have lots of space to get that dunk. Do you know what I mean? it's not that often that they do like a pump fake, then power up and dunk on somebody, or if they're a guard, they can't drive through traffic and dunk on somebody. But that's what you're doing. Like your dunks there was no lane there. You just created it and dunked on someone. So I don't think people realize how difficult you two will be to stop. So when I saw you guys rank 5th, I was just like, oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, like, yeah. So
I feel like
if you guys have got defenders, I'll be pretty concerned about your group.
Yeah. Like I feel like because we're both like kind of around that kind of 6'4"-ish, 6'4"-ish, 6'5" kind of height. We're both quite long, but and we kind of both have bounce as well, you know what I mean? Like we're kind of like Greg has like the sneaky bounce where you can dish it off to him inside and most people are like, all right, lay up. But he like 2 foot, no step in, nothing, just literally just one and just straight up.
Yep.
Like he does it in trainings a lot, like where you'll go dish it off to him and everyone else is, they'll do a little layup or something and Greg just catches it, just goes straight up and dunks and it's not even like a like out of the ordinary. Like if he does it, it's like, yeah, good stuff. It's not like, oh damn, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
So it's just kind of like we kind of get used to it. So it's kind of good to have someone that goes up strong and they're not shying away from the contact. Like he's going into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be tough to stop, I reckon.
The thing with Kaleb as well is he's like a multi-dimensional offensive player because he can do like all three. He can handle the ball. He can shoot. He can like shoot off the dribble. And like I reckon this off season he's packing everything off one now.
Yeah, I really like your jumper, Kaleb. Your three looks like effortless. Actually, when I was doing the editing for the All-Star game, I had some people there on the courtside just recording, and there was a stretch where you were shooting threes. I think it was right at the beginning. I think you had your hoodie on with your singlet over top, and it looked so like it was nothing. You were just hitting a whole bunch of threes in a row, and so that was edited. If you boys did the commentary for my All-Star game like you were supposed to.
Sorry, Evan, that's probably payback for not putting my name in the...
Oh!
No.
Oh.
My bad. Well, actually, Sky TV's bad on that one. But I had like an edited intro that had like highlights from your interview with you three and just a whole bunch of your dunks and threes. And then, Kaleb, there was a bit where you just hit, I think it was like 3 threes in a row, but they just looked like just effortless, like bang, bang, bang.
It was kind of crazy. Like in that game, I don't know if I told anyone. Oh, a couple people knew, but like I think a week, maybe 4 or 5 days before that at a training, I like sprained my ankle. So I was actually running on like tape and I had like a thing on. So I was like hurting the whole game and that still didn't get right. Like 4 or 5 weeks after that All-Star game, it was still like just niggling like the whole time.
Oh, wow.
I was really hurt. Like I was so annoyed because I was like ready to go out and like it was gonna be fun, like in the warm-ups, like doing heaps of like nice dunks and stuff. But I was just I couldn't get off the ground. It was awful. But
I forgot about that because you messaged me to say that you weren't going to play at one point.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you did too.
As soon as I did it, because it was so sore, I didn't really normally sprain my ankle, so it was quite sore, and I didn't think I was going to play. But I was just like, I'll just strap it up, like take some Panadol beforehand, and just kind of go out and just play.
It's an all-star game, so like if once you miss it, you miss it. So
exactly. I don't know if it was going to happen this year either. So I was like, I might as well, it might be a one-time thing. So I was like, it doesn't like I've got all the time after in the holidays just to recover. So it was that was right. Yeah.
You guys will have to help me out with this year's All-Star game with some of the promo stuff and all that. Maybe after the game, you guys might want to do the commentary for this year's one. But yeah, it'd be good to have you guys involved with all that because it was I reckon the interview with you three. I think it was the first interview I've ever done. But I think it was like like I was so gutted that the audio cracked out for the second part because it was hilarious. Like it was really funny. And how I knew it was funny was I had it playing in my living room when I was editing it, and I had some people come over, some graphic designers, and they're not basketballers at all, but they were cracking up at your interview, and that's when I knew it was actually really funny because when people aren't even basketballers and they can find it funny. And I think just you guys cracking up at each other is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the team because we can have like me, like Greg and Laura were like really close and like really, really close. You know what I mean? So like we had that banter where it was just like we knew what kind of ticked the other person off, so we kind of knew what to say and like and what. Like, it was,
when
so
you
good.
see us playing like and we were like back in like accommodation, it was just laughs all around there.
Oh, it was so good. Like yeah, we've kind of built a good relationship, obviously, like since I played there since year 11, and like I've just been in like with Greg the whole way through, and then like being with Loyal I think when I was year 11, and we went to Nats, like when like me and Greg weren't really getting that much court time, so we've kind of been around Loyal for like 2 years, I think it was. So it wasn't just like that first year like a lot of the other people. It was like their first year playing with like Loyal, Greg, and me and stuff. But we'd kind of had that a little bit
we're
more.
We're all bench warmers together.
Yeah. So yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. No, all good. Because I kind of assumed that you guys were all year 13. So when I heard that you guys were year 12 and coming back for this year, that's when I was like, okay, cool. That's going to be a nice group. But, so I reckon it was kind of better. But that's an old man getting angry about sports. That's what we do. The older you get, the angrier you'll get about sports. You just start complaining all the time.
That's what I like about the exchanges. The exchange like at home, like we only had one last year, on average. But when you get the exchanges where like obviously with Shirley there's like Shirley boys and Avonside in like the same school, right? Yep. So we had like all of our stands were just packed with everyone, and then even like the corners where there's no stands, they were just people standing like 3 or 4 rows, like just standing there. It was just like the best experience. Like
nice,
so much fun. So like that's what I like about the exchange. And now we have 2 this year here. So
primo. Who do you exchange with?
Nelson.
No, we don't exchange with them here. We exchange with Marlborough here and Kings here.
Okay.
Yeah, then we have Nelson away.
So did you guys see Benji the year prior with Kings?
Yeah, but Hanny played like a quarter because he had to go play for the first 15, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't think it was going to help that much that year because that Shirley team was kind of overpowered, like with Joel, Josh, Tyrese, Jaden Watkinson, like all them guys.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Did you guys have many year 13s with Loyal? You guys lose many?
Oh, we lost about 5. We lost, I think, how many starters?
We lost Loyal, Travis, and started.
Michael, Bailey.
Bailey.
Hamza was good off the bench.
Michael and George as well.
Yeah, so we lost about 6.
Right.
6 or 7, 6 or 5, something.
Yeah. Oh well, hopefully, lads. On Monday, hopefully Jacinda says it's level 2, and then hopefully we get word that we can actually go back to trainings, like hopefully in a week.
Yeah.
How good will that be? Rocking back up to training and seeing everybody, and CBA basically they said 3 weeks from when we can train, there'll be competition games. So that's crazy. That means potentially in like 3.5 weeks, we'll all have a game.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. I can't. Even if there's
will
no
the season be shortened, or will it be longer?
I don't think they've confirmed yet. I can't see why they just can't push it back, to be honest with you. And everyone's like, yeah, but summer sports. It's like, well, who cares? Like, if there's a clash for a month, then who really gives?
No, why can't they just push everything like a little bit back?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not that this happens all the time. Like it's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. So it's not like we can. So like I know I feel like pushing everything back just a little bit. I think everyone will kind of understand because it's not like it's. You know what I mean? It's kind of just a bad situation.
Edit it out because we talk a fair bit of honesty. I wouldn't even say
I want them knowing that, and I don't really know them like that either because
that was our first year playing together. So
yeah, because when I went there in year 10, I didn't play for Shirley. I don't know why. I went to Shirley in year 10, then played for North Canterbury. Stupid decision, but like anyway. So Greg like hated me that year. Like didn't. I think I was in one of his classes, and he just like ignored me. Like he actually hated me. I was like,
bro, like you're at my school and you're not playing for my team.
Yeah,
you're not playing for my team.
But like, so he hated me, and then when we finally started playing together, I didn't really obviously know him that much. So the trash talk at trainings is the best part between me and Greg. God, it makes the games more exciting.
My best mate in high school, we went to Aranui, and I'd finished Kaipo High School, Kaleb, and then went to Aranui when I finished. Because that's what you did back then. Like it was such a powerhouse. And my mate was from Mountain View in Timaru, and me and him clicked. Like we were homies, but he took the starting spot and then went after each other. Like, people thought we hated each other at trainings, but it was just competitive. And so we had trash talk and all that, but like off court, we were cool.
Kind of like, I like kind of having someone like Greg, who's, you know, considered one of the bigger players in Canterbury, who I always have to guard. I'm like, they're never going to put me and Greg on the same team. Obviously, it's going to be, you know, that's unfair. So whenever I'm in trainings, we scrimmage or whatever, then I'm always guarding Greg, whether it's 3-on-3, whether it's anything it is. I'm always on Greg. So it kind of, I don't know, it makes it harder in trainings. And then in the games, and I verse other people, and it's like, damn, you guys aren't like as physical as what Greg is, or like, you know, you're not as quick, or you're not as, you know, bouncy or something. So like, it's kind of good guarding him in trainings, because we go at each other like even more than what we would. So if we get a switch, I'm guarding Greg and we get a switch, Greg doesn't go as hard on someone else as what he would go on me. Like, it's good though. It's real good.
Set stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we definitely had that at Burnside. I don't know if you guys ever got to see Show Nisbet play. But we had another player called Tom Liu, and he was excellent. Like Tom Liu made the national tournament team. Like, excellent point guard, played varsity prems in high school, and those two used to guard each other, and like, it was epic. Like, yeah, it's because if Show had an easier match, he just would go pretty chill at our trainings. They matched up every training and they just made each other better. So that's the same thing with you guys. Having someone that you can kind of push, but know that it's all competitive and know that it's just respect. Like, you guys are going to be able to help each other get better. And, you know, Greg doesn't want to just score 80 every training and then get into a competitive game. And same with you, Kaleb. If you can hold your own against a New Zealand guard, then sheesh, you know, you're right there at that level.
It's kind of gets like really competitive sometimes. Like, a couple of times, it's like competitive to get us better. And a couple of times we just like haven't even talked after training. Like, we'll just finish training, and sometimes I give Greg a ride home. And then if I was giving him a ride home that day, like, no, we're walking out. We don't even like that. Like, it's so competitive. But and then obviously after the training, or like I see him next day at school or something like that, and we just look at each other, like, laugh, dip each other up. And it's like, that's fine. But yeah, it does get real competitive, but it does make us better. So it's good.
Oh, you're both obviously improving a lot, so you know that works, and that's what you want. Yeah. Oh well, I'm really looking forward to seeing Shirley play, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys do this year, and I'll get to coach against you guys. So I'll be putting filthy defensive schemes trying to slow you down.
We'll you as well. I'm the, to be honest. Like,
just imagine Kaleb hitting a 3 and then just looking straight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Oh no, it's fun. That's good.
I'll wear sunglasses for that game or something like that. All right, lads. Hey, thanks for your time.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Joe.
Nice talking to you guys.
Joe.
Yes.
All right, see you, lads.
See you, man. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, no. I just look up.